Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm in the hashtag Tesla listing. I got my Santa Claus hat on because it's Vlogmas. Basically, we're gonna be talking about choices and why, making the right choices really shapes, your life. And that stems from partner, like having the right partner, choosing the right career, living in the right environment, being surrounded by the right people, and honestly, just having the right mindset. You don't want to allow, like, say, anger to really mess you up or like cause you to just do like ridiculous things. Like, I have been there. Like, I've been so angry, like, at my dad for like not doing anything about like mental or emotional abuse for my stepmom. Then I don't know, it's like you lash out and then the universe kind of, slaps back at the person. Like, for example, my dad, like, whatever you put into the universe really, really comes back to you. And I just had to realize I have to start making better choices and not, be seeking revenge or kind of causing a scene or just being just so angry and blowing up on people, because I just was so angry about that. And then I found out like he took me from my mom, but then I realized it was actually for my own good. Like, I had to, see why my grandma like made my dad just take me, because it's like, one, like, neither of my parents like each other. It seems like, my mom would definitely choose like my two younger sisters and my stepdad over me because she was like taking from me. She was like kind of like an energy vampire. Like, but I didn't find out until way later. Plus, she went to work anyways, so I really didn't miss out on a relationship with my mom anyways because she worked. So I didn't find out all of this until, after the universe just, slapped my parents in the face. And I had to realize everything happens for a reason. And I just have to make different choices from my parents. And, I have made bad choices before and bad decisions before, but one bad decision isn't going to mess your life up. But you just gotta really, really be careful how you move and kind of really just kind of really know what will be best for you. So you gotta, weigh the pros and cons of a choice and figure out, are the pros right for you, and are you okay with the cons? Because I have been there. Like, I've been just so angry that's like I'm causing like a scene around family. I'm just being diabolical and just doing a whole bunch of stuff. And I just had to really learn to let go of anger and just kind of, not be a person like that, because it's like I wouldn't, have behavioral issues like that or like mental health issues like that where it's like to the point where it's like you're doing too much. Like, I be feeling like that type of person, because when you experience like emotional mental abuse, you just get so angry and upset to the point you just want to retaliate and just do too much. And people don't be caring until, some big ass event happens or something crazy happens. So you just gotta really like let shit go and not care about people, because the way like my parents reveal shit to me, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, they want to label me a liar, this that. But at the end of the day, they only had to do that because they know they both did me dirty and wrong. And in a way, I would have just been very, very upset and retaliate like I was already. Like, I was already, trying to seek attention. Like, you gotta really, really heal your inner child to level up. And I was one of those that was struggling to do that. And I really just made the right choice when I decided to just let go of anger. Stop trying to, get attention from people. Stop really, like, I guess in a way, like, spreading lies and trying to see why everybody's kind of, because, like, I'll tell you guys, like, I don't know what had happened, but it was like my family was listening to what I was saying, da 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 da, going around telling my business, exposing secrets, da da da. But like when people are doing that, you just get annoyed because it's like, why are people, so in your business, like people opening my mail, telling me this, that, this, that. If you're at that point in your life, you are doing something right, because people are paying attention to you more than themselves. People, are more concerned with your life over their own. And I really just had to realize that, every single event, person you meet, like environment you've been in, it's for a reason. It either teaches you something, you're about to elevate, that person could probably bring value or something in your life. And every like rejection is protection. And I'm just so happy the way everything went down, even though it annoyed me and irritated me. But I just had to realize it was the best for me, like the best choice for me. Sometimes I'd be just like annoyed because it's like, if I didn't grow up in a toxic environment, I wouldn't, have behavioral issues or like mental health problems, or just like retaliate so much, or it's like you just want to, I don't know, like clap back. And if you're a person like that, just let anger go, because it just doesn't benefit you. It just causes you to just do a whole bunch of stuff. Like for me, I fell into bad habits like smoking weed, drinking. Like stick to water, like skip the substances. You gotta just learn to, handle pain yourself. And I'm just so happy the way life turned out, because like my parents sent me to the US for a better life, but at the same time it's like they made other choices that didn't really elevate me. Like my parents just think, oh, being in the US is like the greatest, but it's like you gotta really set your kids up, give them guidance. Like you guys know I'm a no guidance kind of person, but in a way I'm happy I had no guidance, because now I can make my own choices. Because in my opinion, like my parents didn't make the greatest choices, and in a way try to blame me. So I have to be a person that makes good choices, and just kind of let go of all the bad decisions and bad choices I made in the past. Because if I didn't go through those experiences, I wouldn't be who I am. Like I'm my own boss right now. If I didn't get fired a lot, unemployed, car breaking down, a whole bunch of craziness, I just wouldn't have the same mindset or drive as I do. And I'm happy I made the choices I made, like when I worked in restaurants in the afternoon, and just I guess I just made choices that aren't the normal type of choices that like a 9-to-5er would make. And people will like look at you different and judge you, but you just got to realize those choices are going to lead you to becoming your own boss. Like I'm here in my Tesla listing, I made 5 pips today. You got to just show gratitude when you're hitting TP, when the universe is just rewarding you for your hard work, and not really worry about like other people and their opinion. Don't care about people who trying to be in your business, trying to throw off your energy, sabotage you. Just let karma come back to them. There's no rest for the wicked, and I truly believe in that. And in a way, I have picked up like other people's vibe and energy, where it's like then I'm working 7 days. And it's like, stop being around like people who vibrate like that. Like, you know what I mean? You want to be around people who, you know, honestly don't work, but still, you know, generate an income. So you gotta really surround yourself with the right people, right mindset, and, you know, not care about what people have to say about you. And you just gotta realize everything happens for a reason, and that you're right where you're supposed to be, and you're never behind, you're right on time. So what I recommend is like letting go of the past. And like for me, I am struggling to, you know, really let go of the past, and kind of just accept certain things, like when my dad took me, and like my mom wasn't even phased. And then, you know, like years later, it's like now she wants my help. It's like, no, like screw people like that, because it's like you're not elevating me, but you constantly want to bring me down. Like now I see like why my dad just took me, especially since like my parents don't get along. It's like I see like why my dad was just like, oh, he'll just, you know, take care of me and not have to bother her because she had to work and da 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 da. And it's like, you gotta, you know, realize your parents made their choices, and you just gotta accept it. And, you know, I'm here, and I had to just accept my past mistakes and move forward. And, you know, just like the way everything was revealed to me, the way everything went down, I just feel like it was just karma, and I had to just accept that, and not care about what people say about me, think about me, and just move on. Like people be judging me, like, cause I be like in my room or in the living room, like acting like I'm on stage, like jumping. Like people will judge you, put you down, talk shit. Like they will constantly find a way to put you down, use you, just manipulate you. Like people don't be realizing themselves. Um, like people be manipulators and all this, but you know, then they call me a liar. But you know, people don't care about you unless you cause a scene or just do something that gets their attention. So it's like, I stopped trying to like seek revenge and just acting out. It's just so like childish. Like I had to really, really heal my inner child, and start making better choices. And that's it. Like people will be like, oh, I act like a little kid. Oh, my nose is running. Oh, because like I used to play video games, or I just did jobs that, you know, aren't I guess adult jobs. And you know, people don't be realizing themselves. People will be more in your business than their own. And just don't worry about people like that. And I had to realize like sometimes their own family, you know, isn't adding to your life. Like I feel like on my mom's side, it was like they were just like taking from me, and you know, wasn't adding to my life. And now I see like why my dad took me. But like even when I was living with my dad, it was like, I don't know, he took on so much responsibility where it's like I wasn't a priority anyways. And then apparently it turns out like my dad didn't even care about me. Same thing with my mom. So it's like I had to really kind of just accept that. And that really caused like a lot of mental health issues with me, and then alcoholism, a whole bunch of shit. And you know, I just had to stop feeling bad for myself and start making better choices, and let go of those bad habits. And if you're in a, you know, same situation, you got to do the same. You got to stop feeling bad for yourself. You got to want to elevate. You want to, you know, just be successful. Success is everything. Like succeed at what you're doing, and you know, stop focusing on the past. Focus on becoming successful. And I don't know, it's just like the way everything went down. And you know, like I guess my family listening to what I'm saying or whatever it was, Um, it's because like both my parents know they did me dirty, and they just had to reveal things in a slick manner because they obviously saw that the universe, put karma, like brought back karma to them. And uh I just had to realize, I can't overthink anything. Everything happens for a reason. And, you know, sometimes you're just owed good karma. And just, just be happy despite, how you're feeling. Because I just, sometimes be feeling down. But you can't, be down. Like, I had to realize my dad taking me was like the best thing for me, because in a way it's like my mom, was taking from me and then buying my little sister's stuff and my stepdad's stuff. And it's like, why would you want to be taking from your own kid, then turn around and say I'm grown? And I don't know, like she's just like a hypocrite like that, and an energy vampire. And I just had to realize I need to just have different morals from her. And the same thing with like my dad. It's like, y'all, you're not caring about my mental health, and then when the universe, hits you with karma for not caring about my mental health, he's upset and angry and, just pissed off. So I just had to realize the universe was just really, returning bad energy back to my parents. And not worry about shit too much, because I really would have been a normal child if I had parents who, had different morals, like parents that, prioritize marriage, prioritize having a healthy relationship so their child doesn't turn out real messed up. Like, I'm one of those that really turned out messed all the way up in the head, because, I had parents who lived in two different countries, and it's like I can't really feel bad for either my parents because they both made their choices. Like, my mom chose to marry some guy in Jamaica, that is like she's after me for papers. It's like, why didn't you choose a guy that would give you papers? And I don't know, I just found out like a whole bunch of stuff like recently, and it just like makes no sense to me. And I had to realize that has nothing to do with me. My parents made their own choices, and I can't overthink anything. I have to just focus on myself, stop feeling down, stop feeling bad for myself, quit my bad habits, and let people say whatever they want about me. Because if people gotta listen to what I'm saying and do all this, and I gotta like cause a scene and just do a whole bunch of diabolical things for people to start caring about my well-being, it means like they just never cared from the beginning, and they only care when shit affects them or hits the fan with them. And I had to just accept that, and just realize I gotta just make good choices so my life doesn't turn out like my parents. And just really focus on me, and just really care about me. And 2025 is just kind of a selfish year, and I'm just focusing on my goals, and I don't care about like people's opinion, like family, friends, all that. And right now I'm in like some hot water with family, but I don't care, because I'm just like, everything happens for a reason. And that was just like the universe really, really returning like just bad juju back to people. And that's why I just stopped um putting negativity out, because people really be pushing me to the point where it's like I'm saying so much negative shit. And I just started saying positive shit. And honestly, I'm just really not gonna have a reaction anymore, and just not care about people opinions and all that, because people just want like a bad reaction, and they just want you to blow up and just be negative like them and not succeed. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and yeah.